All right. Well, are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Ready to rock.
Ready to rock?
Yeah.
Give us the intro to your podcast. What's that?
There's one of the first Stratovarius songs was called "Ready to Rock."
And what happened?
Nothing. It was a demo. It was Tuomo Lassila's lyrics.
And nothing came of it?
No. Thank God. Horrible song.
There's always time to work on it, though.
No. Not that one.
You want to welcome everybody to your show? I always do the intro to your own show. That's not right.
Welcome to the podcast of Visions this time. Guys
That's
and
not
girls.
how you start the show. But yes,
No.
Visions.
Yeah, Visions.
You're supposed to say, welcome to Timo Tolkki podcast.
Well, you do it, man. You're better than me.
I already did it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
We're doing Visions today. Everybody loved last week's episode, by the way.
Okay.
From episode.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of good feedback from that last episode. A lot of information. A lot of people really liked that.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, this one, I was just doing a little bit of research on Visions, and it charted number 4 in the Finnish charts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? In 2005, it was ranked number 297 in Rock Hard Magazine's book of the 500 greatest rock and metal albums of all time.
Okay.
And Loudwire named the album at 6th in their top 25 power metal albums list of all time.
Yeah.
And Metal Hammer also named it their top 10 essential power metal albums.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how much this album really got onto people, I guess,
Yeah.
It really I was listening to it just before we came on here, and a lot of it reminds me of like Halloween, like Keepers of the Seven Keys. Part 2.
Better sound though.
Better sound, and actually, even though Halloween's my favorite band, this might rival Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 2.
I know, it's a good one, Vision.
And there's not one bad song on here. Usually I pick on you about a song I don't like. That's not going to happen on this one because I like every song, even the instrumental.
Yeah, Holy Light.
Yes, we have
That
Kiss
shows
of Judas.
Yeah.
You did a video for that one. Black Diamond, Forever Free, Before the Winter, Legions, The Abyss of Your Eyes, Holy Light, Paradise, Coming Home, and Visions, Southern Cross.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about the recording of this album?
Well, I think the demos I made, I think Black Diamond was the first one. I still remember, this is the funny story, because this song was made for my dog called Rape.
Your dog was named Rape?
Rape, it's like Finnish name, but English is Rape. Happens to be the same fucking name.
What did it mean? Did it mean anything?
No, it's just the guy's name. But the funny thing is, it was a bitch, was a girl. The dog, yeah. So I had this Korg M1, and I put the harpsichord sound, and I just started because I can't really play keyboards, right?
Right.
But it's like I just had this idea, like I'm like, okay, this sounds good. And so Rape was on my feet and started licking my feet. I was like, okay, this is Black Diamond. This is called Black Diamond because I have Black Diamond here. So,
what is Black Diamond?
Well, because it was bearded collie, like I couldn't really see, like hair going like,
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this could be called Black Diamond because that's a fucking great dog. And I really love the dog.
Yeah.
And then, the way I write songs, I always start out with the song title.
Right.
And so Black Diamond I didn't have, if I remember right. So then I gave the lyrics to Kotipelto. He wrote it about some Japanese chick, Osaka. But there was also a girl called Meg Horigome from Dallas, who was like interpreter of Stratovarius in Japan.
Yeah.
And ultimately, for me, it's the song for her.
Okay.
I even gave her a golden pendant, which is black diamond and has the fleur de lis.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So she's Japanese and she lives in Dallas.
Nice. So
Yeah,
what did she do?
She was interpreter. She still is, and she did work for the Masa Ito, which is like the biggest metal person in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
I noticed a huge step up from the episode album. This album is just like a huge step beyond that album.
Episode. Yeah.
Why the big change? Did everybody like have their own ideas on this album more than the other ones? Or?
Well, I think the songwriting was even more simple. And because after the tour of episode, the band was really tight.
Yeah.
Really tight. So So for me, it was really easy to write for this album, and the songs were born very quickly, like I normally do, very quickly.
Mm.
And Legions was the Japanese Legions of Twilight fan club.
Okay.
Which they still have, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think they have it. And Coming Home was like, I remember there was a Frank Albrecht from Germany in Helsinki doing for Rock Hard studio report. And I told him that this is what I remember still. Like, I told to Frank, look, Frank, we have to do this pussy ballads always. That the Coming Home is like pussy ballad to me.
That's still a good song.
It's a very good song. That was done for my second wife and my daughter Nina, and I composed this in Tokyo in a hotel room.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I remember that. And the Holy Light is because that's the first album when Jens was doing like using software Cubase.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's this in the end of the first section, it's like this really fast thing, like scales, and I can't believe that he duplicated it with the keyboard because it's not in time. It's not particularly any common time.
Yeah.
But he fucking did it. I was like, one of his genius. You know?
Yeah. The guy knows what he's doing.
He knows.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna do stuff for my album too.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
The whole album or what?
Solos.
Oh, solo. Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's another American guy called Jimmy Pitts who's gonna do the keyboards.
Oh, okay. Who's gonna do the bass? Like when you go out play live and stuff?
I don't know yet. I have to. Maybe Jari. I hope Jari.
Okay. Yeah.
I hope really. Yeah.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. So, what was the recording process like on this album? I mean, any?
Well, that was the first time when Mikko Karvila was doing the whole thing.
Right.
And like we did everything in Finvox. Vocals we did like one building next to Finvox in some other guy's studio, but if I remember right. But yeah, that was the first when Karvila could really like explore his recording techniques, and you know, you can really hear it. It's really perfect sound. It's really powerful.
Yeah.
Everything is really prominent in the mix, and the stereo picture is excellent, and the whole sound is amazing.
Mm. Did you do anything different on this album than you did with the last album?
No,
recording wise.
It's just that was the first album with Pro Tools.
Yeah. Okay.
16-bit Pro Tools.
Did you find that
very first Pro Tools? I think there existed.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Did you find that a lot easier to use than the other thing you were using?
Yeah, because we were syncing it with 24-track.
Yeah.
So, and the vocals and keyboards were done to Pro Tools.
Mm.
So because it's really easy to punch in, you can make a section and go back and forth. So it was really easy.
Did it take you time to learn how to use Pro Tools, or did you pretty much get it right away?
Karmila he knew how to use Pro Tools, and I think if I remember right, he taught me.
Yeah.
To do that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How was it making the video for Kiss of Judas?
Well, I was like some set from the Finnish some TV show. Just happened to be there.
Oh.
Yeah. And there is this Nostradamus character, sort of, in the film video.
Yeah.
And then there's Black Diamond as well.
Oh, there was a Black Diamond video? I don't think I ever saw that one. I didn't see it.
It's like from the studio, from Finvox.
Oh, I'll have to look because I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
What the hell was I just gonna say? So do you consider this a concept album?
No.
No? Because I see things written online that says it's a concept album, but no shit.
Yeah, I know. It's a record company.
Yeah.
Marketing trick, but
just the last song is Visions.
Visions is definitely, yeah. For Nostradamus.
Yeah. What gave you the idea to do that?
Me. It's me.
You're just interested in that stuff?
I was at that time.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a song about Nostradamus' prophecy. So I read about it and I wrote about it, and the song is about that.
Yeah. It's better than the Judas Priest album, Nostradamus.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It is a bit strange for them to do.
Yeah.
I read something too. I think Coming Home. At the end of Coming Home, I read that there is a thing from like Star Wars.
Yeah. It's actually at the end of Before the Winter.
Oh yes, Before the Winter. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that is a piece of Star Wars in there.
Yeah, Jens put it there.
Done intentionally.
Yeah, he did it intentionally.
I didn't notice that till I read about that. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It definitely is. Yeah, it's nice. We all love Star Wars.
Yeah. Did you see the new one yet?
No. Is it out?
Yeah, it's been out. But the way movies go nowadays, it's probably almost out of the movie theater already.
Okay,
it's been in there since Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, how would you know? You can't stay in one spot and
more than 10 minutes. I know. Yeah.
So how was the tour? Well, you know we were doing this, and now your battery's dying again.
Is it dying? How many percent it has?
I don't know. I can't see it.
8. But something is wrong with this fucking iPhone because it doesn't charge.
Yeah, I know what's wrong with it. The person using it.
You think? I've been all day trying to, and sometimes it starts to charge and sometimes not.
Well, maybe it's the cord. Maybe the cord is broken.
Maybe.
Because if it charges sometimes, it doesn't charge all the time. It's most likely the cord, or you have dust inside the connection of the phone. I'm airing all this. I'm not editing this out.
Yeah, fuck it. It's still 8%. It's enough to do this. I feel about it later.
Oh boy. So how was the tour?
These fucking Brazilians are texting me in WhatsApp all the time.
Yeah, tell them to shut up, please. All I hear is
yeah. Yeah. The tour of Visions was like really the first really long tour.
Yeah.
I think we went everywhere. To South America for the first time.
Because you made a live album about it.
Yeah, Visions of Europe.
Yeah.
In Athens. It's 2 songs from Milano, the Season of Change and Forever from Milan. I was sold out show in Athens.
Yeah. So why did you have to make an album, a live album for that tour? Just because you guys got big at this time and.
Yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah.
There was no other. That was the reason. And I remember the funny story because the first show was in a city called Recife in Brazil. And there was a festival. We were scheduled to go at 1 a.m. and when we came to Recife, we went to the hotel and they didn't have even fucking stage. We were
really?
hammering. Yeah. we ended up going 5 a.m. and I still remember playing Will the Sunrise when the fucking sun was actually rising.
At 5 a.m.?
5 a.m. in ocean. In Brazil, it's nothing. So I was really we were playing Will the Sunrise when the sun was rising from the really beautiful ocean. You see. One of the best moments of my career, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was the show sold out?
It was festival.
Oh, it was a festival. Oh, okay. So I can
by the beach. Yeah. With the Brazilians, it always was like the case that nothing was ever ready when we went there.
Yeah.
And Recife was famous because it has sharks. So we went to swim, me, Jens, and Kotipelto. We went to swim on 1.5 meters. We have meters.
Yeah.
There's the most shark attacks happen in 1.5 meters, we heard.
Really?
We went to swim and we didn't know about the sharks. Then we came out and we saw the hazard of swimming. Don't swim. The shark faces. But the fuck was close.
Did you see any?
No.
No, you were lucky.
Yeah, well, lucky. Yeah.
We went to my family. We went to Cape Cod last year, and there was shark sightings everywhere there.
Yeah, Cape Cod.
Yeah, because we saw seals floating in the water and everything, and then when they're around, usually that's when all the sharks start coming around. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, actually, last week we went where we live here on Long Island to a beach where actually the seals come and sit on the beach. So we went to go see if we could find them, but we were in the wrong spot. So and it was way too windy anyway. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was cool. My friends saw them a couple of days before. Well, we didn't get to see them. Anyway, so what about Visions? Come on, this is your biggest album ever. Give us some dirt.
I think Infinity was the biggest.
No, this one is right here. This is what got me into you guys.
Yeah. There's not really nothing mysterious about it. It was just very creative record, and it was done this way because of the long tour of episodes, and the band was really tight.
Yeah.
So the recordings were even faster. I think we didn't spend that much. The vocals, I think we did in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Maybe 10 days. No, 2 weeks. I think 14 days.
Oh.
Then the mix was, I think, 2 weeks, 2.5. Something
according to Wikipedia, it was recorded from October 1996 to February 1997.
Yeah, on and off.
Sound about right?
But I don't think it was continuous 4 months.
No, of course not. But yeah.
And
it was released April 28th, 1997.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember this. Yeah.
How can you not remember this? This is your life.
Yeah. Well, you have to look for Wikipedia then.
Let's see. Who else we got on here? Background vocals. Who's Timo Blom or Bloom?
Bloom. It's a Finnish guy.
Finnish guy? Just some random Finnish guy?
He's a vocalist.
What's he doing now?
Vocals.
He's still around?
He's still around. I don't know which band he is now, but he's still around. He's Kotipelto's friend.
Huh. Yeah. Marco Vera?
Marco Varas. Yeah, he was also singer.
Not singer.
Yeah.
Richard Johnson? Background vocals there?
Yeah, that's Nostradamus is his father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's also Marko Hietala of Nightwish.
Oh, so it's not even listed on here.
I don't think he is, but he was. I remember he was there. Hmm. So we got him because Visions was the first album we got gold disc here in Finland.
Yeah.
So we gave Marko gold disc, and he told me at that time he's so jealous. I said, "Your time will come, don't worry." And now he's in Nightwish, which is the biggest Finnish band in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of them?
Yeah, I'm really big.
What do you think of the change from Annette to Floor Jensen?
I think it's correct decision.
Yeah.
Annette was really weird, I think, wearing flower dresses and stuff.
Yeah, it was a little weird. I did like the 2 albums she did, though. Oh, you froze. This is what happens when you don't charge your battery. I'm leaving this in. Are you there now?
I'm back here. This hotel Wi-Fi really sucks.
You're in the same place, right?
Yeah. Now it's black.
Black?
Yeah. Recording is disabled while a call is in progress.
Well, I'm still recording. I don't care what you're doing.
I don't do anything.
It's working on my end. Well, it doesn't matter. You're making a stupid face anyway, so I'm just going to leave this on. It's better for me.
Fuck. Downloading. I think the battery is done. I don't know. I think the battery is done.
Can't you plug it in?
I can't.
Why?
Because I've been trying all fucking night.
Well, wiggle the cord.
I put the cord in and it doesn't
wiggle it.
Just start.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
No.
See, ladies and gentlemen,
4%.
if you're going to do a podcast, make sure your phone is charged. Otherwise,
it's a monkey.
There you go.
Oh, now you're back. Yeah.
I'm back now.
I'm 4%. So
4%. So this is going to be a fast episode, and you get no questions tonight. Then people are going to be very upset.
Well, you can have a couple of questions.
Couple of questions. Well, are we done with visions? Yeah. I mean, did any crazy stories happen during this recording, or what? Nothing?
No, that was pretty sparse. There was nothing really to tell.
No, one of the biggest fucking albums. Was the worst episode we've ever done.
Everything was easier, so should be the point.
Everything was easier, right? Visions is over. All right, Owen Wright. He writes in, "Hey, this is Owen Michael Wright. Thanks, Mike Owen. The fella from Instagram. Oh, all right. Yes, I know. You don't know him. I know him. And I have a question for Timo regarding gear. I would like to know what guitar rig he was using during the recording process of Visions. More specifically, his guitar pickups and amplifier. Thanks for your time, Owen."
Yeah. The guitar was ESP with EMG cups. And the amplifier was Marshall JMP1 preamp and 9200 power amp, both like a Golden series.
Golden series.
Yeah, but that was different because I had an endorsement at that time from them.
What happened?
Well, I think I went to use Mesas after that.
Uh-huh.
So I got, so every album after Visions is done with Mesa.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Another question from Rita Soares. Hello, I am Rita Soares and I am Brazilian. I'm a follower of your program. I would like to ask 2 questions of Timo. We only do 1 question at a time here.
Yeah.
But we'll do 2 just for you, if Timo's battery lasts. First, you are not looking for a normal job like anyone else in the parallel. You work on your music and make your own CDs hold on here. Yeah. Like anyone else, and in parallel, you work on your music and make your CDs. No one's like to work, but it is necessary. I'm sorry, that's just how it was written.
Yeah.
So you needlessly be asking everyone for money. Oh, do you get what she's asking?
What is it? What is the point?
I don't know. I guess she's saying that you're asking people for money.
I'm not really asking them. They're offering.
All right. Well, we're going to skip that question because it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
What happened to the Credo project, where a lot of people bought the CD in advance? And did it come out? And then it didn't come out? Why didn't the project work?
I think something happened with the Pledge Music. They didn't refund all the stuff. They kept the money and not they went broke, bankrupt.
Yes, and I never got my money back, you bastard.
You paid for it?
Yes, I did. And I talked to you, too. I said, where's my money?
Okay. Yeah.
I still got
it was weird with them.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that was a shame.
That was the right with when Avalon 1 started.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's what I wrote you about. I said, what's going on with the money? And then you said you were getting to work with Frontiers and you're doing a whole new album. So
yeah,
that project was all over with.
It was over,
yeah. The last question that Rita asks. Rita, I'm not answering any more of your questions. She asks if you're selfish. Are you a selfish person?
No, I've never been selfish.
Why would you admit if you were?
I wouldn't, because I'm honest, I would say, but everybody has selfish qualities.
I'm selfish.
You have to be sometimes selfish. You have to do what you think is right for you.
Exactly. Can't do what
obviously this person is an asshole and doesn't deserve to be answered.
Right. No more questions from Rita.
No, fuck off.
Now you're not welcome back to Brazil. All right.
I'll always be.
Yeah. Tommy J. Trop sends in a question. All the songs, B-sides, unreleased songs that never ended up on the albums Dream Space and Fourth Dimension, will they ever see the day of light?
I don't think there was any leftovers. I don't remember. I don't think ever any.
No?
Everything is on the record I wrote.
Very good.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I guess he wants to know if there was any leftovers.
No, absolutely no.
All right. And here's another weird question. How tall are you?
192.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. We do inches here.
Yeah.
And he just says, all the best. Say hi to Timo from one of the biggest Stratovarius fans in the world, Tommy from Sweden.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Well, I got a couple on YouTube as well. And I tell you people every week, do not write comments asking questions. Send them to ratsaladreview@gmail.com, and then I will read them.
Exactly. It's in vain to ask because they don't listen to you. So.
No, they don't. And the next time somebody asks me, I'm not going to comment, and I'm not going to say nothing. And you're not going to get your question answered.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen up. Let's see if there's any more left here. No, I think we're done here. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no. All right, no, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. So if anybody, again, wants to ask questions, ratsaladreview@gmail.com. If you want to ask Timo any questions on his personal email, he probably won't answer them anyway because he's got billions and billions of emails.
8,500. Current.
Yeah. Tolkki Tolkki777@gmail.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, this was a short episode. I really thought this was going to be a long one like last week.
Well, next one is Destiny. There's much more to tell.
All right. Because you shit the bed.
Weekend was really, really, really easy. That's why there's not so many stories to tell.
Yeah.
Destiny was more difficult, but it's the divorce album.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, we'll get into that. We'll get into that next week.
Yeah.
I love Destiny. First song, SOS, best song in the world. Ever. To this day.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
I love that song.
The first song is actually Destiny.
SOS. No, wait.
Yeah, on the album
it is
Destiny. Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's what I meant.
So you meant Destiny?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
We're both tired, if nobody could tell.
Let's go to sleep.
Not together.
Yeah.
In separate rooms. Separate parts of the world.
Like
you said let's go to bed together. And I said no. I'll go in my own bed.
Yeah, well, it's a little difficult to go to bed together.
Yes, and that's never going to happen. That's
fucking Brazilian. I'm going to kill the group. It's crazy.
All right. Just so everybody knows, I'm trying to get Alex Holsworth on the show, right?
Yeah.
And Mike Vessera.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about your new project.
Yeah.
New band.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of naysayers out there that don't believe you.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yes, and we got to put those idiots to rest.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly.
Gotta do that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Go get some sleep. We are done for this episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye.